does always look really, really funny when you're on red side and this is your 5th pick. It's all come down to this, boys. This is what we've earned with ourselves. What's it gonna be?
It definitely is the best in slot. It's just funny to see. He doesn't want to step really far out, or he's just gonna get brought away.
Oh, Sunday's all out. Revenge is in some trouble here. He does not have an ultimate, and Cash
is just a disaster. Because that's going to put KazaLoLLCShighlights in a place where you can stabilize very easily.
The rest of 100 Thieves. Daisy's still pretty low HP, but going to keep leading the charge. Smite guarantees they're able to knock her down. Ayla goes in for the crash down and finds 2. Closer's immediately blown up, and now Busio's tanking everybody with no Alistar ulti on the menu just yet. Unforgiven picks up the kill on
Thieves. Both teams are hovering, but 100 Thieves seems a little bit trepidatious to start it off.
There is a TP available for KazaLoLLCShighlights, but not for Fiora. The fight's already started. Devil's gonna find the first kill, but Jojo barely gets away. Quinn takes out Ayla. Jojo's still trying to hobble it off. 100 HP remains, and now it's cut down. Hunt for Fiora just now came up. That champion does not have the ability to interrupt the TP from the KazaLoLLCShighlights. Armeo just picks up a freebie on Quinn.
I think it's a pretty bad mistake by EG to not break that blast cone at least. Because even though he X-Flashed
Whose role do you think that should have been? Is that the Rel that's trying to get in between, or who's actually...
Yeah, I think Rel can for sure, or if they found a good angle first.
Yep.
They just didn't see an angle fast enough. Wow. Ivern.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Quid, as Quid gets away, Jojo's ready to rocket jump forward. Closer coming over the wall, trying to provide some covering fire here from his mid laner. The Emperor's Divide buys a moment more, but Quid still falls, and Jojo picks up the money. EG brings more guys. They're ready to keep this fight going as Closer. One more hit will take him down.
I mean, I think that was a really nice Aphelios combo, though.
Really nice.
3.5
is because somebody actually TP'd the Dragon and he stayed top, right? Because his TP wasn't on cooldown, so he was able to actually...
Coming in with a TP, full 5v5 inbound as the Drake stays at about half HP. We're ready to smite fight over this one as Ayla goes for the engage. Magnet Storm on to 2. Drake still alive, stuns back onto the carries of EG as Closer cleans up Ayla. And 100 Thieves is pushing.
For not using her flash there, though. I mean, honestly, it's good though. Like, you're looking at it and you're like, okay, I mean, so many AD series with just like panic.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you would have died for sure. I don't even think Jojo had used Rocket Jump, right? Like, he just walked up. Jojo, though, probably getting another freebie. There's no ulti on Busio. And Jojo's on 2 items now. That is a ridiculous lead. And Revenge, putting a lot of pressure on Someday. Won't be able to kill him just yet. But, I mean, despite the fact that Doublelift is in a pretty good spot, he's still 1K behind in his individual matchup. And he's the richest member on his team, right? Like, Quid is completely out of the game. So it's really all up to Jinx. And that's going to make it really, really difficult because you have to create space for Jinx. You have to have a perfect fight for Doublelift. I feel like for 100 Thieves to have any sort of chance.
And right now, the fights are going only the way of evil geniuses. They use the Thieves, goes for the tier 1 turret, but they're going to be forced off before they complete the job. Revenge ready to collapse. He wants Doublelift or Quid. The Magnet Storm under the carries of 100 Thieves, and Doublelift is already down. Quid follows right after, and Busio's the cherry on top. Someday's going nowhere, and evil geniuses just
by Ayla. You get 4 kills, you get the Baron. It's going to be a 10K gold lead at 20. The carries go down immediately, so there's no recourse for the rest of the members of 100 Thieves. The gold lead, even just during that replay, went up another 1K or so as they had actually taken down the top tier 2. They're pilfering all the jungle camps down on bot side. They're taking away the Dragon. EG has gotten everything.
Man, I'm glad I asked about ways to try to get back into the game before that sequence of plays, because I think you hit the nail on the head, Azael. It's just a go next now. Jojo's farming these guys up in top side as they'll just continue to put the hurt on the base of 100 Thieves. Someday he'll try to defend that mid lane tier 3, but there's no defending this. Busio down to 200 HP. One more auto would have finished him off. They won't quite get the damage as Ayla tries to get away there with a crash down. Nice stopwatch to escape the Super Mega Death Rocket as the explosive charge on Closer. It'll be enough thanks to the Gale Force of Unforgiven providing the assist. Doublelift dies, Someday dies. There's nothing left here for 100 Thieves. EG's gonna end this one nice and quickly. They'll force their way through all 3 inhibitor turrets, all 3 inhibitors. They want to make sure this one hurts for 100 Thieves. Quid and Busio still standing, but now it's a 5-man push from the #1 team in the LCS, and they're ready to keep that spot. There goes Busio. Quid's gonna try to survive on the fountain, but it's about the best he can do as Evil Geniuses 16-4, not even 24 minutes into the game, will stop the 100 Thieves win streak and take the victory.
Man, you know that game